Alright, so this is my image and I want to put a lens flare on it. As you can see, I put a little bit of filters on it already, and sometimes the lens flare that Photoshop gives you is a little bit harsh, and I will actually show you here how it can be harsh sometimes. Okay, so right there, that little bit in the middle is a little bit too harsh. These are just a little bit too sharp. This one is pretty nice. This is what kind of like a regular lens flare looks like. This one's a little bit too sharp. Maybe if these were blurred a little bit, they'd look a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you how to fix that. So going back, now the first thing you want to do is you want to duplicate your layer. Now a lot of people use two hands. I am just a one-handed person, my hand on my mouse. I haven't quite figured out how to use my drawing pen yet. Yes, that was my dog. So I actually just bring this over here, quickly drop it right there, and the layer is duplicated. Alright, so I've got two layers now, the exact same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and render the lens flare. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit right there. Okay, so now you see the lens flare. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a layer mask. And I'm going to go to my paintbrush here, the brush tool, and I'm going to bring the opacity down a little bit. I think I'm going to try 24 or 25, somewhere around there. And this is about the only time I actually use my two hands. I don't like going up here and adjusting my brush because I can't see exactly how big it is. So you do this and you can't really see if it's the size you need. So I do use my two fingers, or use my two hands for this. I go to my bracket keys on my keyboard and I press the right bracket key to make the brush bigger. I like that because I can actually see exactly what I need there. Alright, so I'm going to go about like that. And because the layer mask is white, I need to go black. What that will do is it will erase some. I'm bringing down the opacity of that layer. So, okay, so I've got my opacity at about 24%, my brush where I want it, and I'm just going to start kind of erasing some of that. And for this, I'm going to bring this down a little bit more because I don't want to erase so much of that. Now you just want to play around. Okay, so these I'm going to bring it back up. I'm actually going to bring my brush down a little bit and just start erasing. I'm going to go a little bit more here. Try to erase it a little bit. To me it's just too harsh, you know? I don't like a bright lens flare. I'm going to do this. This one's pretty nice, so I'm going to keep it just like that. And there you go. You have a lens flare that's not so bright. Actually, I'm going to bring this down. Oop, that's a little bit too much. Bring that down a little bit too much. Alright, so there it is. You got just a slight bit of lens flare here and a little bit there. I'm one that doesn't like a lot. It's all your preference, but there you go. There's how you bring down the lens flare. Alright, thanks.